Scene script. Have you ever wondered how you remember the way to your best friend's house? Or why you feel happy when you eat your favorite ice cream? Welcome, dear friends, to the amazing world of neuroscience. It's a place where science, curiosity, and a pinch of magic come together to help us unravel the mysteries of the human brain. Now, the brain is not just an organ, it's our personal supercomputer, a marvel of nature that's more complex and intricate than the most advanced technology we've ever created. It's a bundle of about 86 billion neurons, all working together in perfect harmony. It's like a grand orchestra, and each neuron is a musician, playing its part to create the symphony that is our thoughts, feelings, and memories. Our brain helps us think. It's the reason we can solve tricky puzzles, learn new languages, or even dream up fantastical stories. It's behind every idea, every question, every moment of inspiration. It also helps us feel. It's why we giggle when tickled, or why we feel a rush of joy when we see a loved one. It's the reason we can taste the sweetness of strawberries or feel the warmth of a summer day. And of course, the brain helps us remember. It's like a vast library, storing everything from the way to our best friend's house to the lyrics of our favorite song. It's the keeper of our past, helping us navigate our present and shape our future. From the moment we wake up to the moment we drift off to sleep, our brains are there, humming along in the background, making sense of the world around us. It controls everything we do, from running and jumping to drawing and dreaming. So let's embark on this exciting journey together as we delve deep into the wonders of our own minds. And remember, every single one of us has a superpower, the power to understand our own brain. That's right, it's called neuroscience. Let's start exploring, shall we? Did you know your brain is the control center of your body? It's like a supercomputer. Yes, you heard it right. Your brain is indeed a supercomputer, a master controller that keeps everything in your body running smoothly. Imagine your brain is the most powerful and busiest post office ever. It's constantly sending and receiving messages from all parts of your body. These messages are like little instructions that tell your body what to do. For instance, when you touch something hot, your brain is the one that sends the urgent message to your hand saying, "Hey, that's hot, pull away." But the brain doesn't just manage the messages of pain and danger. It's also the maestro conducting the symphony of your movements. When you dance, ride a bike, or even just walk, your brain is the one guiding each step, twirl, and pedal. It's like the director of your own personal ballet, coordinating all your muscles to move in harmony. And let's not forget about feelings. Have you ever wondered how you can taste the sweetness of chocolate or feel the softness of a kitten's fur? That's all thanks to your brain. It's the one that interprets all the signals from your tongue and fingers, allowing you to experience the world in all its delicious, fluffy glory. The brain is also your thought factory. It's where all your ideas, dreams, and thoughts are made. When you solve a challenging puzzle, learn a new word, or think of a funny joke, it's your brain working overtime to make that happen. In essence, your brain is like a supercomputer, processing millions of bits of information every second, controlling your movements, interpreting your senses, and generating your thoughts. It's always on, always working, and always amazing. So next time you score a goal in soccer or solve a tricky math problem, thank your brain, your personal supercomputer. Your brain is made up of tiny cells called neurons. They're like the building blocks of your brain. Just as bricks are to a house, neurons are to your brain. But these aren't just ordinary building blocks. They are super special, and here's why. Each of these neurons has a unique job. They communicate with each other and pass along information, just like how you pass a note to your friend in class. Imagine the neurons as chatty little beings, constantly whispering secrets to each other. These secrets are in the form of electrical signals. Now, each neuron doesn't just talk to its next-door neighbor. Oh no, they are much more social than that. Each neuron can connect to up to 10,000 other neurons. That's like talking to every single person in a small town. Now, how do they pass on these messages? They use something called synapses, which are tiny gaps between neurons. The messages jump across these gaps like acrobats at a circus, moving from one neuron to the next. This is what makes us capable of thinking, feeling, and even moving. When you learn something new, like riding a bike or playing a musical instrument, your neurons are hard at work. They create new connections and strengthen existing ones. This is why practice makes perfect. The more you practice, the stronger these connections become, making it easier for you to perform that task. Have you ever wondered why you feel happy when you eat your favorite ice cream or feel scared when you watch a horror movie? That's your neurons at work again. They communicate these feelings by sending signals to different parts of your brain. So, the next time you solve a difficult math problem or score a goal in football, remember, it's all thanks to these amazing little brain cells. They are the unsung heroes behind every thought, every feeling, and every action. So remember, every thought, every feeling, and every movement starts with your brain cells talking to each other. Did you know that every time you learn something new, your brain changes? It's true. Imagine your brain as a bustling city filled with roads, highways, and pathways. Now, each time you learn something new, it's like you're building a new road in this city. This is the incredible power of learning and the magic of something called neuroplasticity. Neuroplasticity is a big word, isn't it? But don't worry, it's not as complicated as it sounds. Neuro means anything related to our nerves or our nervous system, and plasticity means the ability to be molded or changed. So, neuroplasticity is simply our brain's amazing ability to change and adapt. You see, our brains are not fixed, rigid things. Instead, they're more like played dough, always changing and reshaping. Whenever we learn something new, our brain forms new connections between our neurons, the tiny cells that make up our brain. These connections are like the roads and highways of our brain city. The more we learn, the more roads we build, and the better our brain becomes at navigating this city. But that's not all. The brain doesn't just build new roads when we learn, it also strengthens the existing ones. Each time we practice a skill or revisit information we've learned before, we're making those roads wider and smoother, making it easier for our brain to travel along them. This is why practice makes perfect. And guess what? There's no limit to how much our brains can learn. They have an incredible capacity to keep changing and growing. So whether you're learning to ride a bike, mastering a new language, or understanding how the universe works, you're not just gaining new knowledge, you're also making your brain stronger and more flexible. So keep exploring, keep asking questions, and keep learning. Your brain loves it. So what's next for neuroscience? What will we discover about our brains in the future? Just like space is the final frontier for astronomers, the brain is the final frontier for neuroscientists. Imagine a world where we can fully understand the brain, unlocking the mysteries of how we think, feel, learn, and remember. That's the future of neuroscience. Our brains are like the universe, vast and full of unknowns. But every day, neuroscientists are making exciting discoveries. In the future, we might be able to map the entire human brain, all 86 billion neurons of it. That's more stars than there are in our galaxy. And when we can map the brain, we can begin to understand how it works. This could lead to incredible advancements in treating brain diseases. Imagine a world where diseases like Alzheimer's or Parkinson's could be a thing of the past. That's not just science fiction, it's a real possibility. But it's not just about curing diseases. Understanding the brain can also help us unlock our full potential. Imagine being able to learn anything, from a new language to complex math in a snap, or being able to control objects with just your thoughts. The possibilities are endless. The future of neuroscience isn't just about scientists in lab coats, it's about you and me and everyone. We all have a role to play in shaping this future. Every question you ask, every idea you have, could be the spark that leads to the next big discovery. The brain is an amazing thing, and there's still so much we don't know. But one thing's for sure, the future of neuroscience is bright, and it's full of possibilities. Who knows? Maybe one of you watching this video will become a neuroscientist and make the next big discovery. The future of neuroscience is in your hands.